We're very happy with LinkUp Teletherapy. Our kids love it, the staff love it, and our administration think very highly of the program. I was surprised at how engaging the therapist on the other end was. She was able to keep certain students on task when they started to digress, and it seemed like she was in the room even though she wasn't there physically. But she was super friendly, had certain strategies for certain kids. They knew what was expected of them when they came into their session, so there was not any time lost. And the sessions were right to the point, very concise, but very applicable to what they needed.
How many players play a football on each team?
As a superintendent of a school district, we have a very diverse group of students and a very diverse group of needs. And it's very challenging to meet all of their needs with the available personnel in our region. So the fact that there is a qualified speech language owned company like LinkUp Teletherapy that can provide those needs for us, and the feedback we're getting from families is consistent, their needs are being met. It helps all of us so that we can focus on the areas that we need to focus on because we know that our kids are in great hands. The long-term need of speech-language teletherapy is there because the qualified pathologists are not there and our student needs are increasing. So I see teletherapy as being a long-term solution for school districts for quite some time.
There's weekly communication with the therapist and the needs of her students, communicating with teachers here, communicating with parents, communicating with me. Your therapist also communicates with our other speech and language therapist here. So that has been a great avenue for our district to be able to use LinkUp Teletherapy because my job is easier knowing that I have a very educated professional working with our students, and with our growing need of students that need speech and language services. This LinkUp Teletherapy has given us the opportunity to service more students in our district that need extra help and support in that area.
I think special ed in general is so difficult to understand for people who are not in the world. And I think that sometimes we use so much jargon and lingo and acronyms that people don't understand, and the fact that it's owned by people who do speech language and who get it and who understand and what those kids need is absolutely most beneficial.
Yeah, now I see.
It has really made a difference in the ease of transition, being able to go from an actual person to a virtual company. There was a little concern over how IEP meetings would flow and things like that, and it's been seamless. I think that the fact that the therapists understand how to read IEPs and how to direct their staff that are doing the virtual training makes all of the difference.
Very good, Grant. Click on the life jacket.
LinkUp has been an effective service financially because it's more affordable than the other companies that we've seen that offer virtual speech. Prior to having 2 speech language pathologists within our district, we did contract out, and the price was astronomical. So when we couldn't rehire for that SLP position with an actual person, and we decided to price compare with LinkUp Teletherapy, we're definitely the most affordable.
When we contacted LinkUp Teletherapy, they made it a point to come and listen to us. And they listened to what our needs were, and they developed a plan to fulfill those needs, and they've come through quite effectively for us. I think the site visits and making it a point to get to know our students and our families and the speech language pathologist and our special ed coordinator has been probably the most significant difference between LinkUp Teletherapy and the company that we used in the past.
To be quite honest, with the number of teacher evaluation and staff evaluations that our administrators are required to do, having the ability to not have one extra thing added to their plate, and through LinkUp being able to do that evaluation of staff has helped, as well as all of the HR and personnel issues with the company. It's dealt with the company, so it's not a responsibility that's on the district, which frees up the ability to support the students. I do think that it's advantageous that LinkUp offers consistency through their therapists. That is super important for our children with IEPs, and especially not having that revolving door. We've had that before where we've worked with other companies or organizations where different psychologists came in buildings or different social workers, and it really didn't provide a great level of need. When our students see something that is consistent, they are more comfortable with that and they're more willing to learn. The personal relationships, the professional relationships that have been developed between the LinkUp staff and our staff has been seamless and has been just a wonderful experience. I look forward to working with the LinkUp staff in years to come.